Okay, another question from CBSE class 10 previous year question 2024. What are they asking us to do over here? Prove the following trigonometric identity. Okay, this expression should be equal to this one. Remember, whenever you get these kind of questions, right, the three trigonometric identities which we have studied in lower classes, right, are very helpful to solve these kind of problems. What are those three identities? You know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Remember that one always. Similarly, you have cosec square theta, right? Cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Remember that. And the third one is sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. If you remember these three identities by heart, right, most of these problems will be a cakewalk for you guys. It's not very tough. You have to just manipulate these formulas and get to the right hand side. Always remember these. Okay, so let me check if I have written it correctly. It is cosec square 1 plus, yes, maybe I may be wrong at times, but still I wanted to check. Remember these formulas, just have them by heart. Okay, have them. You should remember these formulas to solve these guys. Now, same approach, take the left hand side, LHS is equal to 1 plus cosec A times cosec A, right? What am I going to do? I see a 1 plus cosec A over here. Can I convert it into a square, right? Yes, I can do it. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to multiply by 1 plus cosec A times, I'm going to multiply it with 1 minus cosec A. Look at it. And similarly, I'll do the same thing in the denominator as well. Cosec A times 1 minus cosec A. Right? Look at it. I multiply it with the same term, numerator and denominator. It means the same. Now, what do you get over here? What do you get in the first? It becomes 1 minus cosec square A, right? Divided by this becomes cosec A minus cosec square A. That is what you get, right? What is this one on the top? This is, what do you have? Your cosec square A, 1 minus cosec square A should be equal to cot square A. Yes, okay. So this will become cot square A. This will become minus cot square A, if I am not mistaken, right? Yes, cosec square minus cot square A is 1. So this will become minus cot square A, and then you have a cosec A here and cosec square A. So can I convert this into sine? Okay, I'll write it like that. No worries. So I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to put it like this. Cosec square A plus cosec A, and I just reverse these terms. Now look at it, what happens when I do that, right? When I do that, I can put cot square A as cos square A divided by sine square A, right? I can do that, right? Yes, okay. And here in the denominator, we had I'll take a minus common and I'll take a cosec common over here. Okay, what I'm going to do is that, okay, I'll take a cosec common over here and put it as 1 minus cosec A. Okay, 1 minus cosec A, that way. Okay, so now what happens over here? If you look at it, I can cancel out these minus. I am left with sine square A. When I multiply the sine square A into this one, right, what happens? Sine square into cosec, right? Sine square into cosec square will give you what? When you multiply sine into cosec, one sine gets cancelled out and you're left with one more sine, right? You will be left with one sine over here. Did I do some mistake? Yes, I think so. Yeah, let's go back. I did a small mistake, right? Okay, let's not write this step. Let's leave it like this, as is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write it as, I know that 1 minus cosec square is minus cot square A, right? I'll write it as is, this one, cosec A minus cosec square A. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that minus, I'm going to put it as cos square A divided by sin square A times cosec A minus cosec square A. So what do I get? Look at it. I have a minus cos square A on the top. I leave it as it because I have already reached that. Now when I multiply these two, what do I get? This is 1 by sin A. When I multiply with this one, I'll be left with 1 sin A here, right? And when I go here and do it, right, it becomes a minus 1. Look at it. So what do I get if I take a minus common? You have a minus cos square A, and if you take a minus common, that will become 1 minus sin A, right? This minus minus gets cancelled. This is equal to RHS, hence proved. So this is how you approach these problems. Okay, you need to just use the identities. If you don't remember the identities, it will be very difficult to solve these kind of problems. You always have to use the identities to solve these problems. Great.